Bionicle is so much cooler than I remember. If you're close to my age, a lot of us here grew up with awesome memories of LEGO's first successful foray into the action figure market, with its massively collectible annual figure waves, the animated movies, and even the many comics that get pretty overlooked. Who would have thought something so uplifting could have such a dark origin story, because the whole concept around them started as an allegory for cancer? Before their initial release in 2001, a professional concept artist named Christian Faber was diagnosed with a benign brain tumor in 1986. During the course of his treatment to remove it, his imagination ran wild, thinking how the pills he was taking contained these tiny warrior robots that were fighting back against the cancer inside his body. This explains the pill-shaped containers the characters would be eventually packaged in, and the way their shadowy nemesis is characterized as a big consuming shadow. The tumor was thankfully removed, and Faber's still kicking to this day. After his recovery, it then sparked an idea he took to Bob Thompson and Martin Reber Anderson at LEGO. Christian pitched the idea of looking at LEGO's advanced Technic kits and said, "I would love to build a character instead of a car." The characters he imagined were originally called the Boneheads of Voodoo Island. They were robots with interchangeable faceplates living on a tropical island with a tribal society. Eventually it was refined and bloomed into the Bionic Chronicles we know and love today. The toy line came at the perfect time to save LEGO from financial troubles in the late 90s and early 2000s, and arguably save them from bankruptcy. Unfortunately, LEGO hasn't done anything with the brand since 2017 and are just sitting on the IP for now. Sales for the theme started to dwindle in 2010 as the series became too dense with lore, and the production of uniquely molded pieces for every single character started to cost more than they were able to afford. Since then, LEGO has stuck to making mostly reusable, universal pieces for their kits, and Bionicle returning as it was is unlikely with their new rules about creating something like the unique masks. Plus, they have other figures to fill that buildable action figure niche in the market right now, and they're really reliant on licensed themes over original ones, say for Ninjago. Even still, people are begging for them to make a comeback. I'd love to see these characters and their building style again in the 2020s. Because looking back at it, these guys really remind me that